Alright, we're back again, another review, this time another product from Autovox. I've got a few things from Autovox now. Love their car system. So they have dash cams, and this one's a rear view car system. It's a backup camera. As you can imagine, older model cars don't have backup cameras, but after you've driven a car with a backup camera, you feel naked without it. This one in particular is the Autovox T2 backup camera. It's got a 4.3 LCD OEM rear view mirror with IP68 waterproof backup car camera. So that's the part that goes in the back of your car, just above your license plate. Super night vision license plate rear view camera kit, parking and reversing safety. So there you go, ensure your parking safety, and that's what it's all about. Backing over a child is never pleasant, and God forbid, I don't want that to ever happen to me or my children. Let's open this thing up and see what we've got in the box. And you may ask, why are you doing an unboxing? I mean, why? You haven't even looked at the product and you're already reviewing it? It's because I get so many people asking if I could do a unboxing. I don't understand it, but anyway, here it is. It's the unboxing. So let's see what we get in this box. Open it up, and right away we're presented with a little card there. It's a thank you for buying our product, and on top is our user manual. So this is the Autovox T2. This is going to go through all your warnings, precautions, features, etc. So don't forget to read the instructions. They're there for a reason, and it definitely helps. I'm not a huge instructions guy, but I kick myself every time I don't. So this walks through a little bit of the installation, shows you how to actually find power, it looks like, or remove your mirror. So maybe we'll go through some of this stuff, figure this out. I'm going to go through a bit of the installation later on, and there's the wiring diagram, so you have to figure out, you know, it's probably not going to be too bad. I've set up a couple of dash cams that were very similar. So you're going to have to find your reverse lights and tap into the wire there, and that's what's going to activate the camera and the screen. So there you go. It talks a little bit about everything. So the resolution is 480 by 272. Aspect ratio is 16 by 9. It's in PAL, Auto, or NTSC. 12-volt power supply, and that of course comes from your reverse lights. Let's get right into it here and have a look for seeing what's in the box. So this is just a separator of sorts. Oh boy. So let's just zoom back a little bit and pull everything out of the box. So it seems fairly well packaged. Everything's in bubble tape. That's good. Or bubble wrap. Bubble wrap's your friend if you're being shipped across the ocean. So the parts look fairly straightforward. No idea what this is, but I bet it's a tool of some sort. We're going to use that. You know, I think it's probably for removing plastic panels. That's actually good that they included that. Here's the long wire that you'll use to go from the viewing mirror at the front, and this will take you all the way back to the back where the camera sits. So this one in particular is a very heavy unit. It's a full rear view mirror, fully adjustable, and it looks like it needs to be inserted into your rear view mirror bracket. So that's interesting. Some of these come as a clamp on. This one is an actual replacement for your mirror. Interesting. And with a short wire that it's going to be plugged into this later. So there's the mirror portion, and we have a bag of goodies here. Let's go through that quickly. Oh yes. So there's all kinds of things. We're going to have to read the instructions. I told you. Somebody's going to have to read the instructions. Here's the power cord, or the wiring harness that we'll use for this. Your 12 volt. There'll be a likely a little switcher in there, and then here's your plug-in to go up to the front of the car, and it includes two tabs that you can put your wires in, and when you close this it will create the connection automatically. So there's no soldering, no stripping of wires, etc. Some hardware for some adapter options depending on what you have in your mirror, and another piece of hardware to attach it with your mirror. It even includes a hex wrench, so that's great if you don't have your own hex wrench. Alright, so there's everything that's included in here. Let's take this thing out to the car and see what it takes to get it installed. All right, I'm just going to demonstrate here backing up, putting it in reverse, and the camera flashes on. It's having trouble focusing on it. Let me just, there we go. So this is just backing up across the alley to my neighbor's door. And I will back up to where I think it's close enough, and right about there. Now the stop thing is always flashing. I just put it back in park. Let's go have a look and see how close we are to the door. Yeah, so there we are. We still have quite a bit of room there, actually. Not too bad, so that's pretty decent. I like having that rear view camera for sure. Alright, quickly, I'm just going to show, I've got the rear view camera installed here. I'm just going to show parallel parking. Don't want to hit the cat. Go, kitty. So I'll just pull up here and try to keep an eye on that. You'll notice as soon as I put it into reverse, it's in reverse now, that the camera pops on. And I can see a little bit of that car back there, actually, on the back corner. So that's pretty good. So I'm going to parallel park as normal. I kind of use my mirrors, my side mirrors and everything. Oh, I'm not doing a very good job of showing you the... And you can see that well, that's a terrible parking job. Let's try it again. This is actually proving to be a little harder than it looks. I'm trying to do it without hitting my neighbor's car. So let's try it again. So, parallel parking. It's in reverse. The lights come on. Crank it over. There's a bit of a pile of snow there. The lines don't move on this now. This is, whoops, sorry, I didn't show you that. So you can see that bus is way back there. Let's go ahead and back up to the bus using only the camera. Then we'll get out and see how close we are. And that is as close as I want to get. Let's get out and see how close we are. Yeah, that's close enough. So you get a feel for how close you should be. So I'm going to pull forward. Of course, the camera's not on. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, that is probably a good distance to be from a vehicle behind you. So I'll just have a look out here. Yeah, that's a good distance. That's probably 3 feet or so. So that would be the top of the lines. Let's just check and see. I'll just put it in reverse. You can see that. And the camera comes on. So when you get to that green line, when the green line touches the bumper right about there, that's a pretty good place to stop for this rear view camera. Anyway, I like it. It goes off. It's a great quality mirror. This mirror is really good quality when it's just a rear view mirror. And it was easy to install. You have to have a little bit of wiring technical experience, but other than that, it's really not bad. So there you go. 2 thumbs up from Family of 4. We'll catch you next time.